My name is Dave Ajou. I'm from San Francisco. I consider myself a electronic music performer and producer. Libra, left-handed, Filipino, Irish, Spanish, Native American human being. Writer, DJ, lover, dancer, shit talker, tequila drinker, all-around human being, generally speaking. Those records have a certain spatial distance that, contemporary electronic music is very much in your face, and the percussion's number one and the sounds come, and so this was sort of there's a softer, more vintage feel for sure. It's called Heirlooms, and it's a personal tribute album that I had made out of recordings and instruments that I inherited from my father, who was a jazz musician. He grew up in the Bay Area, also on the East Bay, and he was a jazz musician, so his musical roots run deep, and I kind of forever indebted to him not teaching me music like instrumentation per se, but like raising me on a lot of the jazz and soul music that he was making at the time. And so he passed just over 3 years ago now, and I thought it was a perfect time to kind of incorporate the things that I've got from him physically, as well as influentially, and make a new album out of it.
Mama called time out, coming to the kitchen, wishing for a coffee grinder or sidewinder. He'd say, so what? To her bitches.
With this, it was really complicated because there was just so much at stake. The personal thing, for me, I took a personal break from music for a little while. It's been 4 years since my first album. It was kind of a big break from first to second album, and it was definitely like I stopped halfway, questioned it. Is this the right direction? And in the end, right now, I couldn't be happier with it, actually. And the response so far from peers as well as just everyday music lovers has been really strong. So, and I'm just really happy to finally be sharing it with everyone else, because I kept it. I worked on it on and off for over a year, So it's really nice to finally have it ready to go and ready to share with everyone. Some people just naturally aren't as interested in a constant pulsation of music, and they don't seek to kind of sustain the night. Like some of us that are into this kind of music, like we really like it. We like the idea that we kind of freeze time and can do it for 6 or 7 hours. Whereas other types of music, like look at the best Beatles songs are 3.5 minutes, and they get into the chorus within 15 seconds, and that'll forever be appealing. And I feel like some of the more recent variations of bass music, whether it's some of the more popular like Skrillex or something like that, I think they're kind of like combining those elements, more pop elements, more approachable elements in music, mixed with a kind of lower end frequency kind of style of music. And I think it's healthy. There always has to be the inroads, right? The gateway, like they say, kind of the gateway drug of whatever music. And I'm a believer that if a 15-year-old their friend shows them Skrillex and they're of a curious mind, they'll listen to that, and then from there they'll go, oh, where did that come? And then they'll listen to something like Code 9 or some hyperdub stuff, and then from there they'll get into and then they'll go even deeper back into the UK roots, and then from there they'll go, okay, well that was influenced by Detroit, and then they'll listen to some Detroit stuff, and then from there it's all connected. So yeah, there's a place for all of it, really.